All right, so this is continuing 9-3. This is picking back up at number 5. Determine the slopes of the line. And so finding my 2 good points. I got a good point right there, and I got a good point right there. I'll go ahead and just do the rest of them. I got a good point right there, and a good point right there, and a good point right there, and a good point right there. So my rise for this time, my rise is actually going to go down. My rise is actually going to have to go down. All right, I'm going down from here, going down to there. And then I am going to, don't really like that too much. Then it's going to go over. So it goes down 1, 2, 3. It goes down 3. Down is negative. It goes down 3. Down is negative. And then it goes to the right 1. So my slope for this one is -3 over 1, which is -3. Here again, I'm going to go down, right? I'm going to go down. And then I go to the right 1, 2. I go down 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's -4. I go to the right 1, 2. So that's a +2. So my slope is my vertical change, -4, over my horizontal change, which is a -2. And then the last one is from -4, 0, I go down. And that's 1, 2, 3. I go down 3. And then I go to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go to the right 4. So that is m equals -3 over 4. All right. Describe the slope of any line that falls as you view it from left to right. So looking from left to right, if it is going down, right? If it is going down, that slope, if it is going down, right, will be negative. So the slope of the line will be negative. All right. Now for number 6, we have horizontal lines, right? Horizontal lines, again, find just 2 points. Well, I have a point here. Oh, let me click on that. I have a point here, and I have a point here. There is no rise, okay? So whenever I'm finding my slope, there is no rise, but there is a run of this, in this case, 2, okay? And so when the 0 is over the bar, right, the answer is 0, right? Because you can take 0, like if you got 2 of something, you can take 0 of it. You can divide 2 by zeros, right? Which means you just don't divide it at all. So the same thing here, right? I pick a point here and I pick another point here. And again, it's still m equals 0 over 2, which is still 0. And we're kind of getting the point here. If I pick a point here and a point here, that is m equals 0 over 5, which is still 0. All right. So what is the slope of a horizontal line? The slope of any horizontal line is 0. Is 0. Right? Determine the slope of the line shown. Determine the slope of the line shown. Again, this is a case where I have all of the vertical change, none of the horizontal change, right? And so this is going to be m equals 1 over 0, right? It's going to be that way for all of them. But can I do that? Can I take 1 from 0? No, you can't, right? When the 0 is under the bar, the answer is undefined, right? So all of these are undefined. That's the answer to all of these, which is undefined. And so what is the slope of a vertical line? The slope of any vertical line is undefined. Okay. Again, just a little cheat here. I'll write it up here for you. Again, if the 0 is over the bar, right? The 0 is over the bar. The answer is 0. If 0 is under the bar, the answer is undefined. All right, the answer is undefined. All right, so number 8 is just summing up from if it goes up from left to right. If it goes up from left to right, then the slope is positive. If it goes down, the slope is negative. All right, horizontal line, the slope is 0. And a vertical line, it is undefined. Okay. Suppose you are giving several points on a graph of a function. Without graphing, could you determine whether the function is linear? Okay. Could you, yeah, right? So if the function, right, if the function's slope or rate of change was not the same, it's sorry, that's my alarm for class. It is non-linear. All right, that didn't really work very well. Let me move this stuff over. It is non-linear. Right, if the function slope or rate of change was not the same, it is non-linear. Number 10, how can you tell if a slope of a line is positive or negative? Okay. Number 10, right? So I'm gonna type it over here. Number 10, you're just gonna look up here, right? If it goes, number 10, if it goes, if the graph goes up from left to right, it is positive. If the graph goes down from left to right, it is negative. And again, this is number, right? This is number 10. This is number 10. All right, it's number 10. Number 11, describe a line having an undefined slope. All right. Let's see. So number 11, right? An undefined slope is a vertical line. A vertical line has an undefined slope. And it says, why is the slope undefined? Right? Why is the slope undefined? It's undefined because for a vertical line, all the points have the same x coordinate. Okay? All the points have the same x coordinate. All the points have the same x coordinate, meaning the change in x would be 0. You cannot divide a number by 0. And that's why it's undefined, because you can't divide a number by 0. All right, so that is the rest of the problems. Going through number 11, you have the lesson practice to do on your own. Look over what we have, and you should be good to go.